Hello, Blythe, Evie, Joe, Jack, Callum, Cadence, Lucy, Orion, and anyone else who's listening. Welcome to Story Time. Today's story is Drum Dream Girl, How One Girl's Courage Changed Music. It is written by Margarita Engel and illustrated by Rafael Lopez. Look at how beautiful the front cover is. Drum Dream Girl, How One Girl's Courage Changed Music. The poem is by Margarita Engel and the illustrations are by Rafael Lopez. Look at how beautiful that illustration is. So the poem begins. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed. Oh, look. She's on the island looking out, dreaming. Of pounding tall conga drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks on big, round, silvery, moon-bright timbales. But everyone on the island of music, in the city of drum beats, believed that only boys should play drums. That's interesting. Why would they think that? So the Drum Dream Girl had to keep dreaming. Quiet, secret, drumbeat dreams. Oh, look how she's dreaming of being a mermaid under the water, playing a drum. At outdoor cafes that looked like gardens, she heard drums played by men. But when she closed her eyes, she could also hear her own imaginary music. Aren't the illustrations beautiful? When she walked under wind-wavy palm trees in a flower-bright park, she heard the whir of parrot wings, the clack of woodpecker beaks, the dancing tap of her own footsteps, and the comforting pat of her own heartbeat. At carnivals, she listened to the rattling beat of towering dancers on stilts. Isn't this illustration beautiful? And you turn the book sideways to look at it. And the dragon clang of costumed drummers wearing huge masks. Look at those drummers with the masks on. At home, her fingertips rolled out their own dreamy drum rhythm on tables and chairs. And even though everyone kept reminding her that girls on the island of music had never played drums, the brave Drum Dream Girl dared to play tall conga drums, small bongo drums, and big, round, silvery, moon-bright timbales. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. Oh, look, she looks like a butterfly, doesn't she? And the drums are inside flowers. Her big sisters were so excited that they invited her to join their new all-girl dance band. Oh boy, so she's going to get to play with her sisters. But their father said only boys should play drums. Wow, why do you think they think that? So the drum dream girl had to keep dreaming and drumming alone. Look at how the bird has legs like ours. Until finally, her father offered to find a music teacher who could decide if her drums deserved to be heard. Oh boy, so now she's going to get to take a lesson. The drum dream girl's teacher was amazed. The girl knew so much, but he taught her more and more and more. And she practiced, and she practiced, and she practiced. Until the teacher agreed that she was ready to play her small bongo drums outdoors at a starlit cafe that looked like a garden. Oh boy, she's gonna get to play. When everyone who heard her dream bright music sang and danced and decided that girls should always be allowed to play drums, and both girls and boys should feel free to dream. So you keep dreaming. The end. Margareta Engel, the woman who wrote the poem, says that it was inspired by the childhood of a Chinese African Cuban girl who broke Cuba's traditional taboo against female drummers. In 1932, at the age of 10, Milo Castro Zaldariaga performed with her older sisters as Ana Coana, Cuba's first all-girl dance band. Milo became a world-famous musician, playing alongside all the American jazz greats of the era. At age 15, she played her bongo drums at a New York birthday celebration for U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, where she was enthusiastically cheered by First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. There are now many female drummers in Cuba. Thanks to Milo's courage, becoming a drummer is no longer an unattainable dream for girls on the island. Oh, wow. Then she also says that she is indebted to the autobiography written by Milo's sister. It's called Ana Coana, The Amazing Adventure of Cuba's First All-Girl Dance Band. And she gives special thanks to her family, her editors, and the designer and the entire publishing team. It's dedicated for my grandchildren by Margareta Engel, and then Rafael Lopez dedicates it for my architect mother, Pilo, whose courage opened the ceiling above her dreams. Boy, isn't that beautiful? And look at the back cover. The illustrations are just so gorgeous. And then this is some information about Margareta Engel, who is a Cuban-American poet, and she also writes novels. And there's a website where you can look her up and learn more about her. And then this is all about Rafael Lopez, who grew up in Mexico City. And it tells about other things he has illustrated and murals he's done. He lives now in both Mexico, San Miguel de Allende, and San Diego, California. And he has a website too where you can look up to get more information about him. And look at this beautiful illustration of Milo sleeping on her big drum. I hope you like that story. And I hope you all keep dreaming. Dream of what it is you want to do and keep working at it. Tomorrow we will be reading Bedtime for Frances. It was written by Russell Hoban and pictures were done by Garth Williams. It was one of my children's favorite stories when they were growing up. So I think you'll like it. Keep taking good care of yourselves. Keep looking after each other. Always, always love yourselves just the way you are. And never forget, I love each one of you to the moon and back. We'll be back tomorrow for story time when we read Bedtime for Frances. Bye-bye.